Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. I'm currently rolling out and getting ready for my run. I've got a 4-mile push day, and what that means is I have 4 miles and I'm trying to run it as fast as I can. So I think last week on the 4-mile push day I got around, I think it was like a 7:28 or 7:30 mile pace. So obviously each week I want to get better. So we'll see what we run today. It is 7:26 a.m. The sun is out. It's shining, it ain't hiding. Yo, we just wrapped up our 4-mile push day, and I'm very shocked with myself. I ran 4 miles in 28 minutes, 4 seconds, at an overall 7-mile flat pace. My first 3 miles, they were in the 650s. Felt good, felt smooth. And then that last mile, I don't know what it is, but it always tanks me no matter how far or how fast or what I'm going. I gotta figure that out, but I'm overall, really happy. I feel good about this. You know, it's a lot better than last week, and that's all I want. I just want to increase week by week. Week by week, that's all we can ask for. So I did have some people that were messaging me, asking me to review this bad boy. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a 10 out of 10. It's really, the biggest thing I like about it is I'm able to hold stuff. So I used to run with my phone in my hand, and I don't know, my phone just gets wet. I feel like it's gonna fly out of my hand. So me being able to put my phone in here, it just makes a world of a difference. I don't have to focus on it. I brought my glasses at first, but then they got sweat all on them, so I just threw them in here. I love this thing. It's super lightweight, it's comfy. I don't even notice it's there half the time, so I would recommend going to get it. I do have it linked on my Like to Know It, but if you can't find the link, then just let me know and I'll send it over to you. All right, about to get some food in, and I will see you in a little bit. Boy, it is summer. It's summer, capital SUMMER. It's not just summer, like it's summer. It is so hot.
Freaking brute. It takes the life out of you. Like, I actually feel exhausted every time we go outside. I'm like, okay, time for your nap. No,
Exactly,
really,
yeah.
no.
We just ran some errands, and like I said, it's very hot. We're on the way home now, but I wanted to check in with y'all just to say hi. Haven't talked to y'all since after my run. What I want to do in this vlog is I'm going to talk about everything with my prep for the half marathon. So once I get back, we're gonna sit down and I'm just gonna kind of run through everything I'm doing, what's helping, what's working, what wasn't working, my eating, my split, the whole 9 yards. So I will see y'all there. We are here, we are back, and we are ready. Yeah, but what I want to do is I wanted to make this vlog, and I just wanted to kind of explain more of why I'm doing a half marathon, how I'm preparing myself for it, and what's kind of working and what I don't think is working for me at this very moment. The reason behind this is more so, I've always loved the challenge and just working out and all the things that come with it, and just really putting my body through all these different tests. I've liked the bulking phase. I've liked, the cutting phase. I've liked the running phase, and this all kind of started with running. So a little backstory with all this: I used to be like 280 pounds back in high school. So before I went off to college, I played football all throughout high school and college. And before going, I wanted to play a different position. But I knew if I didn't drop the weight, there was no question of me changing positions. So I went ahead and I started running. I had this bridge in Vero Beach. I'm from Vero Beach, Florida, but we had this bridge that went from inland over to the island, and I would run it every night. Wouldn't miss a night, and I kind of developed this form of love for running. So I would say with my fitness journey, that's where it all began, and I wouldn't change anything about it. But after thinking about it and wanting to pursue a new challenge, I figured what better challenge than to bring it all the way back to what kind of started all of this for me. So with that being said, I decided I'm going to start training and prepare to run a half marathon. I'm starting small. I do think eventually
that I will get up to run, you know, these marathons and maybe an Ironman and all that. The sky's really the limit. You know, once I put my head to something, I'm gonna do it. So we'll go ahead, and I just want to start off with, first, I took some notes, but I want to start off with, you know, kind of what my eating is looking like with doing this. So for me, I'm currently 205 pounds, and I'm probably in the best shape of my life. But I know if I want to run the time that I'm aiming to run, I need to cut down a little bit. So I would say right now I'm kind of in a caloric deficit. Normally I'd eat about 2,800 calories, but right now I'm sitting at around 2,450. So the first couple of days, it was extremely tough. I was finding myself, my energy levels were low. I was tired, obviously, same with the energy levels, but I was so hungry. My hunger levels were insane. But after a couple of days for me, my body adjusts pretty quick, so now I'm used to it and I'm enjoying it. And I think that's why my run times are getting a lot faster, because I'm adapting to this new eating schedule and program and all that. So my main focus when it comes to eating is going to be my carbs. So my carbs are top priority for this, and my protein right after that. So the reason my carbs are top priority is because I need the energy. I need the carbs when I'm out running. I need to have, you know, as much fuel in the tank as I possibly can. So there we have, I'm down to 2,450 calories. I did a 400 or 350 calorie caloric deficit, and I'm also prioritizing my carbs over anything else. My split, I get a lot of questions about what my current split is because I am running a lot more. So right now I'm doing 3 days of lifting in the gym. So I go lower body, I go back, and then I do chest. And then I have 3 days of running. Now, that takes me to my next point, my running split. So my running split, we have our long distance, which I typically do on Tuesdays. Then we have our tempo run. Now the tempo run is what I did today, which you guys saw in the beginning of this vlog. It's going to be about a 3 to 4 mile, but it's a push. It is a push. The goal here is to run this as fast as you possibly can, because I'm really trying to increase that endurance and get my legs and my body used to running those fast mile paces. And then the third day is going to be a recovery run. Now with the recovery run, there's a very fine line. You might be very tired, your legs might be heavy, and you might, you know, be able to run that mile or two very, very slow. Or you might get out there and you're like just ready to go. Remember, this is a recovery run, and you do not need to, you know, take this thing full speed. It's a recovery run. Stay slow. I try to aim, you know, about a 8.5, maybe 9-minute pace. I'm out there, I'm just trying to, you know, move my legs, get a little sweat in. It's a recovery run. Now, the biggest thing for me and what has been kind of difficult is balancing vacation and life with all of this. Sydney and I, we have a bunch of vacations coming up, starting this weekend. Tomorrow we leave, and then all of next month, and just, it's a ton. But with me wanting to accomplish this and really prioritize getting this done, I'm bringing all of my stuff with me. It's basically like I'm packing up all of my running essentials here, and I'm just bringing them on the road with me. So I'll have my shoes, I'll have, you know, I'll still eat pretty clean. I don't really have too much control over the exact meals I can eat, but as far as eating clean, that's all me. I mean, I can do that, I can maintain that. So I will say that's the only difficult part with all this is the upcoming travel and, you know, just being out of town and being away from my regular routine that I'm kind of nervous about, but I'm going to do everything in my power to stick to it, and we're going to get it done. Now, the biggest question that I guess people would have is the goal. So I know in the first vlog I mentioned I've got this time that I want to hit. You know, I didn't want to say it too soon. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't want to say it because I didn't know if, you know, it was going to be, you know, I was going to be able to hit it. So I did have some doubt in myself at first, which isn't like me, but this is my first time ever doing something like this. So the nerves are there, and I'm doing this for me, so it's almost, I want to prove myself right that I can. So I've had to, completely switch my mindset with this. And the goal is to run this in under an hour and a half. So that's going to be a 7.5 mile pace and below. Now, with how I ran today, this whole week, and last week, I'm beyond on track of hitting that. So I feel really good about it. And I'm excited to hit that. My experience so far, it's been tough. It has been tough. It hasn't been easy, I wake up some mornings and I'm like, oh, I gotta run, but it's the discipline. The discipline is what is going to get you out there. It's what gets me out there. And I'm very disciplined, and once I'm out there, I enjoy it. I enjoy pushing myself. I enjoy hitting these times that are eye-opening to me, like, wow, you really did that. So my experience so far has been really good, but it has been challenging, and doing it and staying very consistent with it. My goal weight, so right now, like I said, I'm at 205. I do think that by run day, I would like to be down to 195. This here isn't too much of a concern to me. I think if I continue to build my endurance, continue to run the long miles and take care of my body, I'll be fine. But that is where I'd like to be by race day. And lastly, the recovery of it. This is probably the most important thing that I have taken into consideration. My sleep, my eating, I have the compression boots, I have the Theragun, I have a foam roller, and I'm still taking care of my muscles. So a lot of people, when they train for these type of events, they absolutely abandon any type of weight training, which is, it doesn't make any sense at all. But that'll be another video that we could dive more into that about. But my recovery is, I'm big on the compression boots. That is what, after every single run, I shower up, I go right to the compression boots, and that is kind of what just allows my legs not to feel so heavy, and it doesn't allow the lactic acid to really get into my muscles and cause that soreness or that heavy feeling. So recovery is huge for me. It's number one, and I think if I stay on top of that, that is what's really going to accelerate me with this whole training. So I hope this answered a lot of questions, because I have got quite a few questions about this. I didn't think that people were going to take this as much as they have and kind of root me on for this, but it's exciting. And like I said, after one of my runs, I think about this as I'm running. I think about how many people are kind of watching this and, wanting to see me do well. So it's pushing me. It really is. And I'm excited to get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this vlog. Tomorrow we have a huge travel day. Not a huge travel day, but we have a travel day. I imagine that I'll be vlogging for that. I'll vlog over the weekend at our stay. And then I'm just going to keep these rolling. I mean, they're fun. They're not getting in the way of any of my work. I wake up in the morning, I get my workout done, I do all my computer stuff, and then I'm able to kind of enjoy the day and vlog and do things like this. So I'm having fun. I hope y'all are enjoying it, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your mama, your sister, your brother, your daddy, your friends, everybody. All right, I'll see y'all. J King out.